Have you ever woken up feeling extremely tired, even after a long night's sleep? Or have you noticed unexplainable body pains that even your doctor doesn't seem to be able to justify? If so, you're not alone, and, more importantly, this may not just be a physical thing. There is a powerful explanation that few people understand: spiritual awakening. It's controversial to think that something as profound as an energetic transformation can directly influence the body, but the evidence is there for you, every day. Those moments when it feels like the world is falling apart, the feelings of isolation, changes in sleep, even new eating habits, can be signs that your spiritual frequency is adjusting to something bigger. The most impressive? These changes are not random. There is a purpose behind them, and understanding this could be the key to transforming your life. But where to start? And how to differentiate a common symptom from a spiritual calling? Let's explore each sign step by step, so you can discover how to interpret what's happening, and how to turn it into strength and connection with the universe. There are moments in life when, without prior warning, a feeling of extreme tiredness invades the body, accompanied by inexplicable pain and intense emotional sensitivity. For many, this is not just an accumulation of stress, but a sign of something much greater, a spiritual awakening. Imagine adjusting the tune of a radio. The process may be uncomfortable at first, but little by little, the spiritual frequency aligns, bringing a clearer connection with the universe. Fatigue and pain are like the cleaning that the body does, releasing what is no longer useful. Think of it as an energetic renewal, preparing you for a new level of consciousness. When going through this process, it is common to feel as if you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. However, this energetic transformation is what allows spiritual evolution. Many report changes in mood, unexpected introspection, or even moments of isolation, and this is completely normal. These signs indicate that you are being prepared to see life from a new perspective. Have you ever stopped to observe how, in moments of greater sensitivity, you can perceive nuances that previously went unnoticed, such as the energy of an environment or the depth of a conversation? Spiritual awakening is not just about discomfort, it is an invitation to a deeper journey. It's as if the universe is saying, "Wake up. There's something else waiting for you." Simple practices like meditating at dawn, walking barefoot in the grass, or even writing in a journal can help navigate these changes. Try sitting in silence for a few minutes at the beginning or end of the day, focusing only on your breathing. These small actions help align your mind and body with the spiritual frequency that is emerging. As this awakening happens, there is a feeling that something greater is guiding your steps. This connection with the universe is not instantaneous, it is built little by little, as you open yourself to new experiences. The most fascinating thing is how, in this process, you begin to notice coincidences, or rather, synchronicities that you previously ignored. Like that song that plays at the right time or the person that appears with the answer you were looking for. This is evidence that the transformation is underway, preparing you to understand more about the physical signs that accompany this journey. During the journey of energetic transformation, the physical body reacts in ways that may seem mysterious or even worrying. Unexplained pain, especially in the head, shoulders, and back, is a common symptom for those experiencing a spiritual awakening. These discomforts often represent the release of old blockages, as if the body was clearing accumulated energetic memories. It's like reorganizing a closet. Some things need to go out to make room for new ones. If you feel these discomforts, don't see them as a problem, but as a sign that something is being adjusted. For example, pressure in the head may be related to the activation of the crown chakra, which connects your mind to the spiritual plane. Shoulder pain can symbolize the release of responsibilities or emotional burdens that you have been carrying for a long time. And the back. These tend to reflect accumulated tensions linked to the feeling of sustaining everything alone. Recognizing these pains as part of the process can bring emotional relief, and, surprisingly, they tend to lessen when you change the way you interpret them. It is not uncommon for these pains to be accompanied by a feeling of vulnerability. At these times, practices such as gentle stretching, yoga, or even a hot bath with coarse salt can help alleviate symptoms and harmonize your energy. A practical tip: try dedicating 10 minutes a day to lying with a warm pillow on your back or shoulders, allowing your body to relax. Remember that these practices are not just for the physical, they create a space for your energetic transformation. This process may seem challenging, but the key is listening to your body and understanding what it is trying to communicate. Think of it as a new language you are learning. As the pain begins to subside, you will realize that it was there to guide you, not punish you. And it is in this understanding that you begin to align not only with your spiritual mission, but also with the rhythms of the universe. After all, the body and spirit are more connected than we imagine, and this becomes even clearer when changes occur in sleep. One of the most intriguing signs of a spiritual awakening is a change in sleep patterns. Many people report repeatedly waking up between 3 and 4 a.m., a time that carries deep spiritual significance. Known as the spiritual hour, this period is considered a time when the veil between the physical and spiritual world is thinnest. It's as if the universe is whispering secrets in your ear, calling you to connect on a deeper level. If this has happened to you, know that it is not a coincidence, it is an invitation for introspection. These changes may seem frustrating at first, especially when extreme fatigue builds up. However, there is a reason behind this: your body and mind are adjusting to a new spiritual frequency. Instead of fighting these interruptions, try embracing them. Use these moments to meditate, reflect, or simply observe your breathing. Keeping a notebook next to your bed can be useful for writing down thoughts or sensations that arise at this time. Often brilliant ideas or profound insights arrive in these quiet hours. In addition to waking up in the middle of the night, you may notice that your sleep quality is different: more vivid dreams, feelings of being awake while sleeping, or even periods of unexplained insomnia. This is because your subconscious is processing significant energetic changes. A practical example to deal with this is to adjust your nighttime routine. Try turning off electronic devices at least an hour before bed, drinking a relaxing tea, or listening to soft music. These small practices can help balance the effects of this transformation on sleep. The magic of waking up in spiritual time is recognizing that you are being called to something greater. It's as if the universe is saying, this is the perfect time for you to listen to yourself. Many take this time to reconnect with their intentions, asking internal questions or simply being grateful for the day's lessons. Gradually, you will begin to notice how these changes in sleep connect to other aspects of your journey, such as changes in eating habits, which are also reflections of this transformation. During a spiritual awakening, even your relationship with food can change in unexpected ways. Many people begin to feel a repulsion towards processed and artificial foods, as if the body is rejecting everything that does not resonate with its new spiritual frequency. On the other hand, there is a growing desire for purer foods, such as fresh fruits, vegetables, and meals prepared with intention and care. It's not just a matter of physical health, it is the body asking for a fuel that aligns it with its energetic transformation. This change does not happen by chance. The body, as a vehicle for the soul, begins to seek foods that support a deeper connection with the universe. For example, by opting for whole, natural foods, you are not only nourishing your physique, but also strengthening your vital energy. Try replacing a processed snack with a handful of nuts or an apple, and notice how it affects your mood. Small changes to your diet can have a huge impact on your energy and how you feel throughout the day. Interestingly, these changes can also be accompanied by greater sensitivity to the energies of food. You may begin to notice that you feel lighter when eating lovingly prepared meals, or that certain dishes feel heavy energetically. This is part of the awareness that spiritual awakening brings. Cooking at home, with fresh, carefully chosen ingredients, is a practical way to honor this process. A valuable tip is to include foods rich in vibration, such as spinach, avocado, or even herbal teas, which help balance body and mind. As your diet transforms, you will notice that it directly influences your mood, emotions, and mental clarity. It's a virtuous cycle. The more aligned your eating habits, the more connected you feel with the universe and your spiritual mission. And it's interesting how these changes reflect the need for purification in other aspects of life, leading many people to experience feelings of isolation, which are also part of this journey of renewal. During spiritual awakening, it is common to feel disconnected from the world around you. Friends and family who once shared interests and conversations may now seem distant, as if they are living on a different frequency. This isolation is not a punishment, but rather an opportunity for introspection. It's as if the universe said, before you can fully connect with others, you need to connect with yourself. This feeling can be challenging, but it is also deeply transformative. This separation may arise because you begin to see life with new eyes. Old values can lose meaning, while new perspectives gain strength. Imagine a boat leaving shore. At first there is a feeling of loss, but soon comes the excitement of exploring unknown waters. To deal with this, practice self-acceptance and remember that it's natural to grow in different directions. Books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle can be great companions in this process, helping you understand the present moment and your journey. Despite the feeling of isolation, you are not truly alone. There is a large network of people going through similar experiences, even if you don't know them yet. Joining meditation groups, spiritual forums, or even sharing your journey on social media can help you find like-minded souls. These connections often come at the right time, when you are ready to embrace them. It's like opening a window in a dark room. The light enters slowly, but it transforms everything around it. During this period, take the opportunity to cultivate the most important relationship of all, the one you have with yourself. Engage in activities that nourish your soul, such as walking in nature, writing about your feelings, or practicing gratitude daily. Small gestures of self-care help transform isolation into introspection. And, interestingly, the more you embrace this solitude, the more prepared you will be to face the emotional sensitivity that usually follows, further intensifying your journey. During spiritual awakening, emotions seem to gain a new intensity. Something that might previously have been ignored now sparks tears or smiles in an unexpected way. This heightened emotional sensitivity is not weakness, but a sign that your awareness is expanding. It is as if a veil is lifted, allowing you to feel the energies around you with unusual clarity. Everyday situations, like listening to music or watching a sunset, can provoke an emotional connection so deep that it almost defies words. This amplification of emotions can seem overwhelming, especially when you begin to perceive the energy of people and places much more clearly. It's as if your internal antenna has been readjusted to pick up subtler frequencies. In times like these, grounding practices can be extremely helpful. Walking barefoot on the earth or hugging a tree, as simple as it may seem, helps stabilize your energy. Another effective technique is to practice conscious breathing, inhaling slowly through your nose and exhaling through your mouth, allowing emotions to flow rather than build up. Interestingly, this emotional sensitivity often reveals truths that you were unaware of. Maybe you noticed that certain relationships drain your energy or that certain situations no longer resonate with who you are becoming. These insights can be painful, but they are also liberating. A useful exercise is to keep an emotions diary, recording what you feel throughout the day and looking for patterns. This habit helps transform confusion into clarity, allowing you to navigate this emotional sea with greater ease. As you learn to deal with this heightened sensitivity, you will realize that it is actually a gift. It allows you to create deeper connections with others and the universe. It's like a superpower that needs to be adjusted to be used fully. And when you begin to integrate these emotions wisely, a new need arises: self-care, essential to maintain balance and continue evolving. Spiritual awakening demands a lot from the body, mind and emotions, making self-care not just a choice, but a necessity. Imagine yourself as a plant that needs adequate water and light to flourish. Without these basic care, growth is compromised. Regular breaks, rest and moments of reconnection with yourself are essential to maintain balance during this journey. This could mean something as simple as taking 15 minutes at the end of the day to take a deep breath and recharge. Taking care of yourself during this period goes far beyond superficial practices. It's about creating rituals that feed your soul. Something as basic as spending a few minutes in silence outdoors can do wonders for aligning body and mind. Another powerful idea is to invest in creative activities, such as drawing, writing, or even cooking something special, all of which help to channel energetic transformations in a positive way. For example, how about trying a relaxing bath with essential oils, such as lavender, to relieve extreme tiredness? Self-care also involves learning to say no without guilt. With emotional sensitivity at a high level, you may feel a greater need to protect yourself from situations and people that drain your energy. Remember, it is impossible to help others when your own reservoir is empty. Setting healthy boundaries is one of the greatest acts of self-love. And if doubt arises, ask yourself, is this contributing to my energetic renewal or taking me away from my balance? As you delve deeper into these practices, you will notice how they not only support your journey, but also reinforce your connection to the universe. This self-care is like an investment. The more you dedicate yourself to it, the more prepared you feel to deal with the challenges that arise. And it's interesting how, when taking care of yourself, other areas begin to align. Even sleeping and eating patterns reflect this harmony. After all, self-care is a bridge to something bigger, your spiritual mission and understanding everything that is unfolding around you. Now that you know the signs and challenges of spiritual awakening, the question remains: what will you do with this knowledge? Will you ignore the calls of the universe or embrace this unique opportunity for transformation? The truth is that all this extreme tiredness, these inexplicable pains and emotional changes are not there by chance. They are living proof that your journey is just beginning. If you already feel like it's time to change, to listen to your intuition more, to prioritize self-care and to align yourself with your spiritual mission, why wait? What stops you from taking the next step? Get started today. Take time for yourself, pay attention to your emotions, meditate for a few minutes, or simply write about what you're feeling. Small gestures can open giant doors to the energetic renewal you seek. And remember, you don't have to walk this path alone. We are here to explore every sign, every challenge, and every victory together. So, before you leave, how about subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications? This way, you don't miss any content that can transform your life, because this journey is much richer when shared. Now tell me, are you ready to embrace your sensitivity and connect with the universe like never before?